Yeah.
What are the different effects of different greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide versus methane?
Okay, good question. So by far the biggest contributor to our climate change is carbon dioxide. And that's mainly because of the huge volume of carbon dioxide that we emit every day. Lots and lots of carbon dioxide. Methane itself has got a lot stronger greenhouse gas effect. We don't emit as much of it. And it eventually decays down through chemical reactions back to carbon dioxide. And so in the short term, say 10 to 20 years, methane is a much stronger greenhouse gas. But over the long term, it reverts back to CO2. There's some other very, very strong greenhouse gases. So freons from your old air conditioners and old refrigerators are very, very strong greenhouse gases. They're much, much smaller concentrations though. So they're being regulated and being looked at as greenhouse effects. Another one is nitrous oxide, N2O, which primarily comes from over-fertilizing agricultural fields. So microbes convert the nitrogen into a laughing gas, effectively, and laughing gas is the strong greenhouse gas. So there are a number of smaller ones, short-term ones, but carbon dioxide is by far the biggest contributor. Methane is probably a close second. Any others before we put the screen down and look at some slides?
What are some of the most efficient and/or realistic methods of drawing carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere into plants or into the ocean as phytoplankton, etc.?
These are sophisticated questions here. The question is, and maybe we can keep some of these till later, Kathy, you could signal if we want to switch to later. So what are the most effective ways of removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere system? Well, plants do it. And so that's why increasing forest cover, increasing plant cover is helpful. Phytoplankton do it. We can't do much to control the rate of phytoplankton growth, although people are trying. Although there's a lot of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it's still a very small fraction of the total atmosphere, so it's quite difficult, to take the amount of CO2 out of a volume of gas. It's a very energy-intensive process. So people are talking about doing that, but it has not been done other than by plants very effectively. People are talking about trying to burn fossil fuels, collect the carbon from the exhaust, and bury it in the ground. That hasn't been economically viable yet.
No, I like
People are trying it.